not allowed to say yellow. Well, don't say yellow in front of him. He doesn't like that. It's gold, sir. Sir William. No, we're just saying it's not yellow. Gold. You know, he doesn't like that sort of thing. So if anybody likes gold or wests from the east, really, honestly, write it down if you can, if you get the chance. So let's hear a big round of applause for Sir William from the east. Do we have a fourth competitor?
Indeed, my lord. Our last competitor to the field. From the our challenger for the West is green heraldry, Sir Edward Stacey.
Edward Stacey from the West. This is where it gets a bit tricky. In green, by comparison, the lovely youth. There's no dignity in that, is there? No dignity there. He's obviously a cheap squire. There, okay? Just think about the colour. Ignore the colour. Forget it. Right. So, do we have any games?
Indeed, my lord, as you have pointed out quite rightly, later this afternoon they will be in their full armour, and of course delivering blows of lance upon each other's steel.
Do they know this?
Oh, yes, my lord.
Good, right, yeah.
However, it is all well and good that a knight rides with lance hard upon his opponent, but in war, a knight would, of course, need to use a variety of weapons against an assortment of targets.
True.
Be it another man on horse or a man on foot.
Squirrels, perhaps? Or probably not
My
squirrels.
lord, I have devised for this purpose a series of games. Various targets you see arrayed before you.
That's what these are.
Indeed, our knights will attempt them with a variety of weapons, my lord. This, of course, will test their skill in battle and give anyone with an eye for these things which of our knights may be on good form for his joust later on.
Indeed, it might give you a clue. So if you see somebody doing well with these obstacles and targets here, that might be a clue if you're a betting person. I'm not, I don't condone that sort of thing at all, but you might be able to see who's on form today and who isn't on form. So what, do we have a sequence of events, a sequence of targets?
Indeed, my lord. You see before you two posts, set about the height of a man.
Oh, these, yes.
Yes, my lord. Yes. And each of those has mounted upon it a rather fierce-looking cabbage.
Yes, savage-looking, yes. Yes, I don't like the look of that one. It's growling.
They are, of course, set to more or less at the height of a man's head
Tall.
on foot, and a little taller, my lord.
Yes. But you're very good. So the idea being with these particular
With
targets...
swords, my lord, they will deliver two cuts as they pass at speed.
So sort of to aim attacking an infantryman.
Indeed, my lord.
Yes.
Now, of course, anyone with an eye for these things will know that it is simple matter to place oneself out, strike the post, ride it up, and merely chip up through the cabbage then walk.
Sort of walking along like that and just sort of going fish.
Indeed, my lord.
No, we
We
don't
will
like
award each of our knights a point for every stroke they deliver clean upon the cabbages. But mark you not to strike the post wood itself.
Yes, so no points for the wood. If you hit the wood, no points, but if you get the cabbage, and is that this sort of lazy thing, is that allowed, or would you want a good hearty war?
A good clean cut is preferred, of course, my lord.
That's the term I meant to use.
Now, at the far of the arena, they will exchange the sword for the mace.
Yes.
And ride upon this rather Italian melon placed here, my lord.
Good lord. Yes. Oh, I see, also said at the height of a person who's tall. He's trying to show me up. He's trying to say I'm a shorty.
However,
no.
I couldn't possibly comment, my lord. I know my place in that respect.
Good word.
But a good strike upon that will cleave that well upon in twain. Yes. And of course, another point awarded therefore.
But this is not with the sword.
With the mace.
With the mace, yes. That should make a splendid mace, shouldn't it?
Now,
and then what?
At the far end of the arena, they will take a javelin to ride against our straw man here.
Yes, who I have chosen to call Vlad. For reasons you may be able to deduce yourself.
Now, a good strike here into the body of our target will give them 1 point. However, much smaller target is that the head alone.
Yes.
If they manage to strike with a javelin into that, they will, of course, gain 2 points, my lord.
And are they allowed to just sort of ride along and poking it.
My lord, no, they must cast the javelin from a reasonable
Good
distance.
show, good show. Throwing it in a lusty manner, I imagine.
Rather than merely prodding it on the
yes,
butt.
which is very simple.
And at the far end of the arena there,
Oh, yes.
they will take the heavy lance and practice a run at our quintain ready for their joust later this afternoon.
Well,
Now, this device, you will
watch out.
see, revolves if it is struck. Now, a good blow on this is telling for their performance in the joust later on. For the harder they hit, the more it will turn.
But would it help you, good Marshal, if the fellows here were to count the number of revolts?
Indeed so, because I intend to award a point for each complete revolution.
So if you are supporting an individual, it's going to be helpful if you can count along with him, because he's actually quite a small brain. That's what they call that hat. No points for him then. So if you can count along, then that's going to really help us, okay? Oh, I'll take that as a yes. Very good, Sir Marshal.
And if it please you, we'll set the field fair and take upon our first passes of the skill at arms.
Let's do it.
Each of our knights will ride this course twice.
Aha! Yes, once and then the person and do it all. Yes, I see. Right. So, while our riders are setting themselves up, getting themselves equipped for these first games, we want to find out, first of all, who is supporting who. I can see some flags out, and there's somebody here supporting St. George. Always good. I can see some flags. Some people wearing T-shirts. Yes, so, let's start from that side there. Who is supporting from the north and the blue? Sir John Babington. Getting sort of a cricketing crowd. Jolly good, jolly good. Very good. Very good, very good. We'll give you another chance. Who's supporting Sir John from the north? Well done there, well done. All right, so, moving on, we have James Kingsley in the red from the south. Who's supporting Sir James? All right, Fool. Thank you, Fool. What the? Not liking it. So once more, who's supporting Sir James? Not bad. And in the gold, the kindly, gentle fellow, in the gold, from the east, William West. So the intelligent ones are following this one. Yes, so who's supporting Sir William West? In the gold. Not yellow. And who is supporting the other one who poked me earlier? Edward Stacey. No, it's a cheapskate. No. All right.
Then if it please you, my lord, the first to take his first run at the course will be for the north in his blue heraldry. Sir John Babington, riding Duke.
There we have Sir John on Duke. So let's hear your support now. Those of you supporting the north. We're facing the wrong way at the moment. Maybe it's just attract his attention. There are lots of flags going amongst you now. Maybe if you want to show your support, you can get a flag. Wave it around. Of course, Duke having the first job. He's not very keen to leave his friends. He likes running, but he likes running toward his friends. Let's hear your support. Oh, now that looked like, it did look like he caught the first one.
One cut, 1 point for his sword, my lord.
1 point. So not bad. It's the first pass. Let's hear a cheer for Sir John. That looked like a good smash on the cap. What sort of cabbage is it? A melon.
Indeed, that was a fair strike. 1 point for his strike on the mace.
For that. Switching his weapon now to the javelin, aiming for the straw man flat. That was a good
Strike to
drop.
the body. 1 point for his
Another
javelin.
point for striking to the body of the straw man. Switching to the lance. Now remember, this could be a clue as to how well he'll do in the joust. So give you support. Don't forget to count. Somebody here started at 7.
2.5. 2 revolutions, my lord.
2 revolutions. You see, it's a funny thing. It's all counterbalanced. A good hearty blow, though. So not bad. I think Sir John did quite well. Let's see you support for Sir John.